Instagram finally has gotten its iPad app. It's optimized for the larger screen, and so people can see their feeds, Reels, stories, their content creation tools, even their their chat inbox. Reels is the landing experience, so which makes sense to me, right? Because if you're using an iPad, Reels would be something that shines on this app, like a nice viewing experience. There's also a new following tab with 3 filters. There is all the standard followed accounts, the ones that you follow, friends or mutuals, and then the latest or the strictly chronological view. And now the messaging shows both the inbox and threads side by side, so comments can be expanded while watching reels. So, which sounds like a really nice user experience if you are on your iPad using Instagram.
That
I do wonder how many people are doing that though.
we had
Um,
it makes me wonder whether this was like just not a priority at Meta for so long,
Yeah.
which is kind of wild to think that like they couldn't just like kind of like do a couple lines of code and make the iPhone app bigger visually. Or is it a referendum on like iPad ownership and usage where it's like it's actually not that big, and so they're like,
mhm.
we don't need this
Yeah.
because iPads are maybe like a relic of a different time or only for toddlers these days. I don't know.
Well, I
Or
wonder though,
boomers.
I think what's interesting though is, so one, maybe they were saying, okay, people with iPads do download the Instagram app, but it is what it is. It's secondary
Yeah,
means
we don't care about you.
of accessing Instagram, right? Because it's not, I think most people who have an iPad don't have like a 5G one, right? It's connected to Wi-Fi. But the other interesting thing is I feel like this really signals the shift that we've been seeing of social media going from friend-based to entertainment or media-based, right? Because now that we have reels, it's the age of the creator and influencer. Now more than ever, we're seeing people turn to social media like Instagram for the purpose of entertainment, right?
Hmm.
So that you could watch stuff.
I
And
think you're
what
nailing
better
it.
device to watch stuff just cozy in your bed or on your couch than an iPad?
Agreed. I think you're nailing it because we have definitely crossed over that line. It's not just about like staying up with your friends from high school or whatever. It is like deep content consumption.
Yeah. Although I personally use Instagram for the friend stuff.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's my
um,
personal use, but I
mhm.
understand that doesn't signal the first use case or the leading use
Yeah.
case now.
Yeah, yeah. But that's
Yeah.
why I would be
Yeah.
curious to see what they've seen in their numbers of like who's using that iPad and like what content that they're, watching on there. Because otherwise, like why would they take well, A, why would they take this long to do this? And then B, launch it now? There
Mhm.
must have been some change in like what they're seeing in the demographic using the iPad to be on Instagram.
Yeah. A couple
I,
other news I think it's also interesting. You can now pin your own comments on your post. So this is like another link in bio mechanism in a sense. I mean, we still
like on an
cannot.
Instagram post. So like
Yeah, yeah,
I can comment on my own Instagram post and like,
and then
te-
pin it.
okay, I love that for brands, right? Like
Yeah.
imagine, I mean, I'm assuming you're going to say something smart and clever in the
The
caption, but
caption.
then, but then if you want to have like additional context or say like maybe you're like the comments are going in one direction that, and you
Mhm.
want to like surface something and not have it get lost.
Right. Or if you
Very
wanna if
brilliant
you're
function. Yeah.
or if you're a creator and you're getting dragged for something, you can comment and be like, "Hey, I realize this is what I said. This is what I meant." And people can see that first.
There's a lot
Or
of use cases for
there's a
this.
lot of that, but there's also, if you're running a raffle or a giveaway, you can do a pinned comment that's like, "Oh, this contest is now closed." Right? There are a lot of
Yeah.
different kinds of use cases. You still cannot embed links. So you could try saying, "Hey, check out memeteampodcast.com," which I may or may not have tried.
Yeah.
And it won't be clickable, but at least you can put it there, right? At least you can
Yeah.
put the additional context. So
Yeah.
that's kind of exciting. We are living in a zero-click world, friends. This is it.
I mean, I got to give it up to Meta and the team for doing like the most obvious things. Good job,
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, last thing here is I just saw this like while we were talking. It's if you are on Threads, the Threads app, if you screenshot it on your iPhone, I'm saying iPhone because it's not available on Android yet. If you screenshot it on your iPhone, then it adds, Threads will add a little @ or Threads icon to your screenshot so that, if you're reposting that screenshot, people will know it's from Threads.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
it's
that
kinda
when I
nice.
recently downloaded, sorry, not on Threads, but I saw it
Mm.
on Instagram where you can now download videos and it'll have the
The
the logo
watermark?
there. Yeah, the
Ah,
watermark, kind of like they do for TikTok. So, that makes
yeah,
sense.
makes sense. Oh, yeah, or kinda like YouTube Shorts too, they also have the watermark when you download the video.
That makes
Hmm.
sense. Although I think they have a unique look and feel. Not everybody is like so online that they know it's like a thread versus a tweet.
Totally, yeah.
Smart. Again,
Yeah,
good job, Meta, doing
yeah,
the obvious things. We love that.
pretty good.
Leaning into
And
the branding and the UI. I love it.